If you're finding hope in this message, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with someone who needs encouragement today. Your support helps us reach more hearts with messages of faith and inspiration. Have you ever felt like your prayers were going unanswered? Like you've been waiting forever for something to happen, and God seems silent? You're not alone. Many of us have experienced those moments when we wonder if God has forgotten about us or if our dreams will ever come true. But here's a powerful truth that can transform how you see your waiting season. When God delays, it's not because He's denying you. It's because He's preparing something far better than you could have imagined. Understanding divine timing. We live in a world of instant gratification. We want fast food, fast internet, and fast answers. But God doesn't operate on our timeline. His delays are not denials, and His silence is not absence. Every moment you spend waiting is a moment He's spending working behind the scenes on your behalf. Think about it this way. When a farmer plants a seed, he doesn't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. He trusts the process. He knows that beneath the surface, something incredible is happening. The seed is developing roots, gathering strength, and preparing to break through the soil. If the farmer became impatient and pulled the seed up too early, he would destroy the very thing he was hoping to see flourish. Your life works the same way. During seasons of delay, God is developing your character, strengthening your faith, and positioning you for the blessing He has planned. The waiting isn't wasted time. It's preparation time. The purpose behind the wait. Every delay in your life has a divine purpose. Sometimes, God is protecting you from something that would harm you. Other times, He's preparing you for something you're not yet ready to receive. And sometimes, He's arranging circumstances and people to align perfectly for your breakthrough. Consider the story of Joseph in the Bible. He received a dream from God as a young man, showing him that he would be a great leader. But between the dream and its fulfillment, Joseph was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. Years passed. The delay seemed endless and cruel, but God was positioning Joseph exactly where he needed to be. When famine struck the land, Joseph was already in Egypt, already trained, already positioned to save nations, including his own family. If Joseph had received his promotion earlier, he wouldn't have been ready. He needed those years of testing and training. The delay wasn't punishment. It was preparation for something perfect. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting content that strengthens your faith journey. What God is doing during the delay. While you're waiting, God is working. He's orchestrating events, moving mountains, and opening doors that no one can shut. He's also working on you, refining your character, and deepening your trust in Him. During delays, God teaches us patience, perseverance, and faith. These aren't just nice qualities to have. They're essential for handling the blessings He wants to give you. If you received everything you wanted immediately, you might not have the maturity or wisdom to steward it properly. Think about someone who wins the lottery without being financially wise. Statistics show that most lottery winners end up broke within a few years. Why? Because they received the blessing without the preparation. God loves you too much to give you something you're not ready to handle. His delays are acts of love, not withholding. The danger of forcing your own timeline. One of the biggest mistakes we can make during a season of waiting is trying to force things to happen in our own strength and timing. When we get impatient with God's process, we're tempted to take matters into our own hands. But when we do this, we often create bigger problems and longer delays. Abraham and Sarah experienced this. God promised them a child, but years passed with no pregnancy. In their impatience, they tried to fulfill God's promise their own way, which led to family conflict and heartache. Eventually, God fulfilled His promise in His perfect timing, and Isaac was born when Abraham was 100 years old. The delay was part of a bigger miracle. When you try to rush God's timing, you might get something, but it won't be the perfect thing God had planned. It will be your version, your effort, your struggle to maintain. But when you wait for God's timing, you get His version, which comes with His peace, His provision, and His power to sustain it. How to wait with hope. Waiting doesn't mean sitting idly by doing nothing. It means continuing to trust God, staying faithful in your current season, and preparing yourself for what's coming. Here are some ways to wait actively and hopefully. First, keep praying. Don't give up on talking to God about your desires and dreams. Your prayers are never wasted. They're building your relationship with Him and keeping your heart aligned with His will. Second, keep serving. Use your current season to bless others, grow in your gifts, and make a difference where you are. When you're faithful in small things, God trusts you with bigger things. Third, keep believing. Faith doesn't mean you never have doubts or questions. It means you keep trusting God even when you don't understand what He's doing. Remind yourself of His faithfulness in the past. He's never failed you before, and He won't start now. The blessing is worth the wait. When God finally brings your breakthrough, you'll understand why the delay was necessary. You'll see how every piece fit together perfectly. You'll recognize that if it had happened earlier, it wouldn't have been as beautiful, as complete, or as perfect as what God had planned. The delay isn't about making you suffer. It's about preparing you for something so good that you needed time to be ready for it. God's delays are strategic, purposeful, and always motivated by love. If this message has encouraged your heart today, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with friends and family who need to hear this truth. Together, we can spread hope and faith to everyone who's waiting for their breakthrough. Keep trusting. Your waiting season won't last forever. God has not forgotten about you. He hasn't abandoned your dreams. He's preparing something perfect, something custom-made for your life, something worth every moment you've waited. So hold on. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Your perfect blessing is on its way, right on time, according to God's divine schedule. And when it arrives, you'll look back and thank God for every delay, because you'll finally see what He was preparing all along. The wait is worth it. God's timing is perfect, and your breakthrough is closer than you think.